Okay,
Are we live?
we're live.
Is it that time?
It's that time.
Already?
It is that time already.
What?
I haven't even settled out with my beer yet.
Yeah, right. We need more light in here.
Yes, we do. I didn't think about that. Let's turn off
Is
the
that the
light.
Imperial, Steve?
That is the Imperial.
Mind if I share it with you?
Oh, man.
He had exactly the amount
that I
beer he
wanted.
wanted.
Did you just go live?
I did.
Oh.
Hey! Yeah, there's people.
Huh?
Maybe. I don't know if there are people.
Are there people?
There's 5 people already. Oh my god. 5 people.
I have an empty glass.
Fix that. All right.
Oh, I've got my earplugs in. So where am I supposed to sit?
On the
I
floor.
Oh, okay.
Let me just...
Move the pipes.
Look, the pipes are the star of the show here. You know this. I know this.
You know what?
It's certainly not the
I would
drummer.
like to point out that during our show, when I said nobody pays the drummer, that somebody came and brought not 1, not 2, but 5 beers into the drummer's tip bucket.
Yeah, but they were Bud Light, so I don't know if that counted.
You know, that was beer to him.
Beer. You know, that is true.
I mean,
That is
he
true.
was donating what he himself was drinking, what he
And
himself
that is
considers
wonderful.
to be really good.
Absolutely.
I am not going to diss somebody else's beer.
I
If
will
I
never
myself
diss a free
gave
beer.
someone Bud Light, they could take it as an insult.
I will never diss a free beer.
Unless, of course,
You've
it
dissed
was
free
what-
beer plenty of times. Don't
unless it was
even.
something that they themselves like. We're very sad today.
We are.
We are?
Yes, we are.
We're
Because
sad, Dad. We're sad.
we're
Oh.
sad. We're so
Oh.
sad. Because, one, I don't have anything to lean on. Because for the past 6 weeks, we have had company living in our east wing.
It used to be the garage. We just call it that to feel fancy.
And because Steve wants it to be fancy. So,
Yeah.
oh no.
It's
But-
the thing.
So
Started.
we've had these lovely people that have come down to perform at the Louisiana Renaissance Festival, and 2 of them are leaving this afternoon. One of them, the other one's leaving tomorrow.
They're all going back to Philadelphia where there is a huge snowstorm expected to hit on Wednesday morning.
So they have to leave early
Yeah.
They were going to stay tonight and have
And
one last dinner with
and
us.
make dinner for us.
Yeah,
This is why we're really sad.
Well, I was gonna help me and one of the Lords of Adventure, Randy Smooth. We're going to make a chicken tikka masala. But he sent me the recipe so I can make it.
That's a hell of a way to get out of making chicken masala. is to call in and
It's like,
Maurice
sorry, I can't. There's this weather thing
Yeah, that I'm
happening.
doing,
Hey, people are saying, welcome back, Steve. Pam.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Again.
Hi, Morgan, what's up?
Dad, do you know what happened to my phone?
I don't know what happened to your phone. Bring it over
Did you
here.
tell?
Okay, we're doing this now?
Yes.
Okay.
It has? Well, you know what? It's probably
I'm
time
just gonna
to
sit
reboot
here
it.
and knit for a second.
Are you?
I'm just gonna
So,
reboot it for her.
anyway-
We'll see if that fixes it.
Oh, and well, Pam wants to know what you're working on.
This is actually a very ballsy move on my part because I know that my friend isn't going to be on this watching this live stream.
Thank goodness.
This is a Christmas present for a friend of mine.
Mine
It's going to be a scarf, but this is
Oh, you
without a doubt the most ridiculous yarn I have ever worked with in
It's
my
so
life.
soft.
Look at how fluffy
Yeah,
this
that's
is.
why I needed water in it.
Yeah. So
Take it apart for a second.
I literally just started it today. This is all there is. It's just gonna be a scarf. It's not that exciting, but like I hope she'll like it.
So anyway, but yes, everyone's glad to see Steve back.
Yeah, we all missed you
We
last
all
week.
missed
We
you
missed you
so
so
much.
much. Josh had to come in and play guitar for us.
He did. He was so sweet. You haven't seen Ezekiel yet. You might not. He's very sneaky. But
Yeah.
you've seen Tom, who walked through wearing a crown and a cigar last week.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. You weren't
Oh,
here.
well, it here.
Yeah, we had to find other ways to entertain the people.
We did.
Because I'm that entertaining. Wow.
You are that.
Well, it's
entertaining.
like I was telling Josh and Zeke, you know, the Lords of Adventure, one of the reasons they work so well is because they balance each other out.
Yes.
If you just have 2 people being crazy all the time and no straight man, then it's just not as fun. But if you have like the one person that isn't being crazy, then it works out. So,
Yep. Yes.
I don't know what this is, Pam. I bought it because it was pink and fluffy. Like, that's literally the only reason.
Burnett?
It's polyester.
Velvet Plus.
It's... I mean, it's backwards, but it's that. Velvet Plus. Yeah.
Yes.
It's soft, it's fluffy, it's very pink.
Soft as fuck. Sounds like Iron Brew.
Soft, fluffy, and very pink?
Well, three
I would
things.
hope that your Iron Brew isn't soft, fluffy, and
Three
pink.
things, you know?
Hey, Morgan.
Yeah.
Pam Dittman says hi. If you just kind of look over there and wave.
Look up toward the TV and wait.
Yeah, excellent.
She's
Yep.
not on the TV, she's on the phone.
Yes, but she's she came down. Do you remember last year with Randy Watkey? That Randy had a friend come down
Yeah.
and we saw them and stuff. Anyway, she's watching on. We're on Facebook Live.
Yes.
Yes.
She's watching. There was a thing.
Was there?
Yes.
What kind of a thing?
I can't remember the thing.
It's
Oh,
just
well.
a thing.
We are so. Oh yes. So I know that most of you people are bagpipey kind of people, or old friends and that kind of thing. Amazingly, we have very few Renaissance-y people on here, which is fine. We certainly see a lot of them on the 6 weekends that we
Yes.
work at the Renaissance Festival. But we, like we said, we had the Lords of Adventure staying here, and we decided to do a ridiculous video.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
There's a TikTok thing, and you know, all of us here being too old for TikTok, and yet we're slowly learning to navigate it. Where you'll get a sound. In some cases, it's a piece of a song, and people will do the
Yes,
same thing to the sound.
Let me know.
It's called a trend.
Yes. So there's this one.
A
It's
trend?
Dreams by Fleetwood Mac, and basically it involves usually men doing a little. It sounds so horribly wrong to describe it.
Look,
the way
if you've
they
seen the
describe
video,
it.
you know what we're talking about, and it's been all over our Facebook. So, like, just,
Yes. So
if you
anyway,
haven't seen it, go watch it. We think it's hilarious.
we do,
personally,
We
do.
amused ourselves greatly with
we
that.
did, and we were sober. It was actually about.
More's the pity.
That was about 9:30 in the morning
Yeah.
that we did that.
About 9:30
Yep,
in the
right
morning.
after cast call.
So, Steve,
Yeah. What do you want?
So we
I
should.
have this empty glass.
I see that.
We should play some music.
We should play some music. What kind of music should we play?
I don't know. I can't play music. I've got to fill a glass.
So we wow, this is a lot wider than I thought it would be. Oh well,
It's gonna be fun.
it'll be fine. It'll be pink and fluffy.
You know how
and cozy.
wide mine is? That big one that you bought.
Yeah,
me?
I know. I don't. Oh, the one I bought you. I was like, the one I made
Yes.
you. I don't like how wide that is.
Oh,
but
gotcha. Thank you so
anyway.
much. Okay, so some music then.
yes. We are, like I said in our little caption thing, we are even less organized than usual, just because that yesterday was the final day of the Louisiana Renaissance Festival, and now we're just kind of.
We were. Because of course we went out and ate Mexican food.
Yep. And then we
it's-
came back here, and she went to bed early, like a smart person.
I did.
I was out here sitting in that chair over there, and Josh, who y'all met last week, comes in with, I was talking to the other guy too, Ezekiel, and Josh comes in with 3 glasses and a bottle of mead, and it's just like, so who's gonna help me drink this mead? And I'm like, darn, oh no, this is terrible.
This is terrible.
And so we were up drinking mead.
Where's my bow?
Where is your bow?
Maybe by the
Over there.
Okay, I'll go
Cool.
get it.
So what are we gonna play, Dad? Do you want to do cutting bracket? Have we done cutting bracket?
I don't think we have.
Let's do cutting bracket.
All right.
That works.
So, well, this is a March set that we quite like. I'm going to tilt
Yes.
this up just a
That we
little
keep
bit.
forgetting about because it's relatively new in our repertoire.
Right.
Take off my shoes and
There you
walk
go.
around in my
Pretty good.
corgi socks.
Yes. So,
Good
we
idea.
learned this for a competition with the Hub City Highlanders, which is a band in Mississippi. And it's got some really fun harmonies in the second tune, which is why I like it.
You need earplugs?
I have
Got them.
earplugs. I actually know where my earplugs are right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it's called, the first one's called Cutting Bracket, and the second one's called McCrae Meadow. And McCrae Meadow has a meaning, doesn't it? Isn't McCrae Meadow like a place?
McCrae Meadow is the
Yes.
meadow where they hold the Grandfather Mountain Highland Games in Linville, North Carolina.
That.
Yes.
History. There
And
you
when
go.
the host comes.
We're an educational show, guys.
Right.
We are. Anyway, we love this. Jillian especially likes the harmonies,
I said that part.
which she did not write.
I did not write them, no.
But she could.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so this is what never happens. Cool.
Yeah.
Hey.
No, what happened was I played the first 4 bars of the
Fourth part, yeah.
and then played the last 4 bars of the third part.
Yep. All I know is that like my harmony on the third part starts on the high A, then you hit the high A on the third part. I was like,
Right.
what happened?
Right.
What did
No,
I do?
You're right. I was talking on the 4th part.
How dare you?
I know,
That's
right?
something too that we never practice.
I'll just sit a few on your toes.
Hey, we've been playing it at least at the festival, which was really fun, by the way. You know, we had good crowds. It was one of those weird years where the festival itself, I had a hard time knowing, you guys are taking off.
I think so, yeah.
Man, okay, we're gonna leave one at a time to say bye.
Okay.
Because, you know, because this is private.
Private
Anyway.
Benjamin.
It was hard because, you know, there were different rules set out by the state every weekend.
Great, yeah.
And so one weekend we had a certain number limit, and the other weekend it was we had to go only counterclockwise around the lake, and it was really hard to get used to.
It
So,
was different.
you know,
It was very different.
excuse me just a second.
Y'all are welcome anytime.
Thanks for treating
These
us.
guys have a
Awesome.
18-hour drive
Seriously.
And a snowstorm coming into
and a
Pennsylvania,
snowstorm we have to
so
contend with. So it's
You know, seriously, we're not those people that are going to say, "Oh, you stopped in, so you have to talk to us for an hour."
and she takes a long time.
Excuse me.
That's not supposed to be red.
no, the
Your
red
turn,
one's for
Steve.
the other one.
Okay.
We're taking
Alright.
it
Don't be
all we
careful.
need to, because these guys have lived with us for the
Alright,
past couple of
bring it
weeks,
in.
and we've really enjoyed having them, and
They became
Yeah.
family.
they did.
You know, it was kind of cool. And you know, neither one of them called me Miss Pam, which I really, really liked
Yep.
a lot. And yes, you're right, William, we are relaxed. Were we not relaxed at the Renaissance Festival? I feel like we were okay. Of course, it's a little different
Yeah.
being up on stage, negotiating things. You should see some of the, I mean, William showed up
Who knows?
last weekend kind of looking like Santa Claus.
Yeah,
They killed
Kilted Santa Claus. It was
He was
great.
great.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I like how Dad's made fun of you for taking a long time.
I know, because he had to. And Mark, good evening to you. I hope things are lovely over in Scotland. Scotland, right?
I believe
Mark
so.
is
Yeah,
Scotland.
Mark is Scotland.
Yes.
Ireland.
Yes. And yes. And Marshall, hey! Good to see him.
Yes, it is. Sorry,
Marshall's
I'm
another
very distracted
bagpiper.
by everything that's happening right
Yeah, so Marshall's here.
Marshall.
Hounds, yes.
Hi, Marshall.
What other Marshall do you know?
Marshall.
Oh.
Dylan.
now.
Oh,
We're getting
hey,
the boys are leaving.
everybody sees y'all in the mirror. Yeah, they think they're sneaking out. Thank you for pointing that out, Bill. We keep forgetting about that mirror.
Yeah, we really do.
In fact, that means they can see this whole room
Well, next week we'll
with
be
our
back.
piles.
Next week we'll be back in the East Wing.
I know. Run out one more time. Seriously.
What?
To say bye. She's sad.
music Monday. It's fine. I don't want to be weird.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll
I
be
know.
weird.
It's okay. This is more important.
We actually bonded well with those guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
and Pam was allowing the private goodbyes. The thing is it's not that we were doing anything that was not, that couldn't be done in public,
We just didn't want to drag them onto camera.
because they're performers, and we're performers. And I think the important thing about being a performer is to have parts of your life that are not necessarily for public consumption.
Right.
So, I mean, for example, sometimes we'll go on vacation. And Jillian, when she was younger, pointed out, she says, do we have to do everything as a Haggis Rampant post? It's like, no, you're right. We need
Yeah.
to have some vacation time too for just us. Not that we're doing anything sneaky or illegal. However,
We're not? Oh, right. I mean, right.
no.
Yeah,
we're
we wouldn't do
not.
that. Nothing sneaky or illegal. Yes.
So anyway, oh, Marshall said he was sick. You weren't that kind of sick, were you? Nah, I'm just kidding. Nevertheless, let's see. Who have I missed saying hello to? Bill says our video was funny.
Nobody saw it.
Yep.
A few people saw it.
Yep.
We
And
got-
Jane's
got some
watching.
good
And
reactions.
Rob.
But that just means that Bill has good taste because we thought it was funny too.
We did. But we thought it was funny because we just worked so hard on it. Y'all, I mean, there were so many awkward hip movements in there. We had
So
the
many.
worst time.
And quite frankly, like we've all thought, there were what, 5 of us on the stage,
Yeah,
and there were 4 too many white people there.
there were.
Zeke
were.
was the only one that actually got it right.
But after I saw his show, I realized
Yeah, he does it all
he
the time.
he
show.
has a lot
practices.
of practice
Yeah,
on stage. So,
but we still made his hips tired because he said when he got back in his car that evening, his hips were tired. He wasn't. He was wondering why.
so I know I promised everybody snare drum every single time. Oh, David liked it too. Oh, good, Marshall. I am so glad that you're better. And I've been hearing bad stories. Julian's pipe major in Lubbock
He has it.
lost his sense of smell for a while, and then everything smelled like poop.
Oh, really?
Everything.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
that happen, Patrick?
Yep.
Everything. Yeah. So, being weak is better than smelling nothing but poop, although that's a really good way to lose weight.
Yeah.
So, I know I promised to play the snare every time. Haven't gotten to it this week, but I did get a new piece of music to learn for my, a new competition tune from my drum instructor. And I thought I'd just I haven't actually practiced a lot, but I figured I'd give everybody who might be curious just a little bit of background on what kind of stuff is in a snare score. Ugh. So I'm just gonna show you this music real quick. I can read drum music now, and that makes me really excited because I used to couldn't read drum music.
It means we can't stop her playing anymore
Right.
by putting music.
It's
in
all
front of it.
backwards. I know it's backwards. So, but this is basically how it looks at a sort of a beginning level that I'm at. The tune that I'm going to be accompanying is Highland Wedding, which is really nice. And the basic things in this score, this is me technically playing a little drum. So, the basic components of this score, got a lot of 7-stroke rolls. If you don't know what that is, so basically a buzz counts as 2. I'm just letting it drop. So a 7-stroke roll would be buzz, 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 tap. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's... Then there's things called dots and cuts, which are basically dum, da-dum, 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 da-dum. And there are...
Dots and cuts, also known as hold and cuts.
whatever.
Except in drumming, you can't hold. You can only hit.
That's why we call them dots.
Then you delay it.
Then you have a thing called an accented roll. So I've got a 7-stroke roll. Then an accented means instead of buzz, 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 tap, I go tap, buzz, buzz, tap.
Jillian,
What?
you see what she's doing?
What?
She's starting to try to take over Music Monday with drum.
Right, because you don't have any. You have so many more things to
If
offer
you
right
guys
now.
were thinking about it, you'd be dealing with stuff. Y'all can look and see if there's anything I need to answer if people
Hey,
are,
Martin.
are going to say,
Oh,
Martin's
Mark's
here.
here.
Okay, I'm going to stop with the drum lesson. But basically, I mean, there's flams, don't play. So there's flams, which is basically where you go, where it's to it, you let one come down just after the other. So it makes the note kind of fat.
I was going to play your tune for you.
But no.
Because
I
I don't
haven't
play it well
actually-
anymore.
So basically, and I haven't even looked at this much. So I mean, like the first part, they all string together. So it's like. Anyway, I've got to work on that. And I promise I will be bringing it up. This is like the third or fourth time
David is
I've
defending
looked
you.
at it. Thank you, David.
He says, leave the drummer alone.
Yeah, right, right. We work so hard.
If the drummer left the pipers alone, we might leave her alone.
Hey, I have been nothing but supportive of you guys. So anyway, I promise to get back on the snare now that we don't have Renaissance Festival and all that kind of stuff. Maybe I will.
You promised them you were going to have snare every week.
I did, and this is technically sort
Then
of
you're
snare.
calling this.
This
No,
is
you
so
said on the
great.
snare drum. I specifically remember.
I know.
Okay. All right.
I already apologized.
All right.
You know, I hate to bring really an inferior product when I haven't touched it all week. I mean, really.
I
haven't.
understand. I
So,
understand. What
thanks. So you're just being.
I have brought inferior product many times.
Hey,
As Martin pointed out. Thank you, Martin. I remember.
y'all, be nice. Just be nice. So Jillian got a present in the mail last week.
Oh God, we're doing that, are we?
We are.
May as well.
Well, you know, here's the thing. I know that all of you know
Think it's on the table, Joe.
Yeah.
what the national animal of Scotland is. And someone decided that Jillian needed to be able to
I got
represent.
100 Avatar: The Last Airbender themed stickers. That's what we're
not
talking about.
what we're talking
Not
about.
what we're talking about.
No, but-
no.
But
No.
there's 100 of them.
No, there's not. There's
Well,
not.
there's 98 of them because I gave them. I mean, what else am I going to do with them? I gave some to.
She's going to stress
boys.
over where to stick them.
I am.
the
Stickers
rest
are
of her life.
stressful. Where am I supposed to put these and still keep them forever?
When she dies at 120 years old,
I will be buried with this little bag.
no, they're just going to get thrown away.
Bury me with the Avatar stickers on.
And the Doctor Who stickers.
Yes. Look, you know,
I'm just going to sit here while you're taking so long.
I stand by my stress about the Doctor Who stickers because I put one of those on my car, and then a few months later that car got totaled. So guess who doesn't have her favorite Dalek Exterminate sticker that looks like a Jesus fish now? Me. I don't have it anymore. Anyway,
Yes.
that's why stickers are stressful. Anyway, this,
You're off camera.
I know, I'm putting it on.
I know.
There we go.
This is
Ta-da!
what she was talking about.
Isn't it lovely?
This
It's
is great, right?
Mildly disturbing.
Mildly?
More than mildly.
I love the bottom row teeth.
Yeah, I was like,
No top row teeth, only
on
bottom row teeth.
funnily enough, I can actually play bagpipes in this thing.
And she has.
I have several times, because there's a hole in the mouth.
But it has to be something that she knows really well with Steve, or she
Right.
has to play alone because they
Right.
watch
Right.
each other's fingers.
We watch each other's fingers as much as listen to each other, especially when we do the Amazing Grace, our echo version of Amazing Grace, because we're typically so far apart with 120 decibels on my shoulder, I really can't hear her that well.
We haven't done that.
What?
The echo version.
The echo version of Amazing Grace?
I mean, I don't really know how it would translate here.
It would translate. We don't have to do the thing. You know.
Just stand here and play it?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be an echo.
Well, so one of you stand forward and one of you stand back.
I'll
Why'd I
stand
have to
in the
explain
kitchen.
everything?
I'll stand in the kitchen.
Yeah, you can do that. Anyway,
As long as I can see her fingers, we're okay.
yes.
Because I can't hear her well enough to be able to play precisely in time
Okay.
with it.
Well, we should play something else because we're talking a lot today.
We are.
Yes, we are.
And
What do you wanna play?
that was hardly playing when I was just tapping. So. I meant actually on the bagpipes.
On the back
Yeah,
pipe?
yeah, we should play something on the
Not
bagpipe.
Highland Wedding on the practice piano when I haven't played it forever?
Martin says he might learn something.
Yeah.
David
keep
loves
going.
the. David loves the unicorn head.
Yay!
And
You know-
David, and Marshall, who was late to the party, wants to know what you're making.
I am making a
Because we
scarf
discussed it
for a friend.
already,
I'll show.
Marshall.
Okay, so it's bigger. It's bigger than it was when the question was first asked. I'm making a scarf. It is very small right now. I started knitting it like at the beginning of this thing, basically, but the yarn is very fuzzy and very soft. and and it's a Christmas present for somebody, but I know she's not watching, so. So, and even if she was, she probably wouldn't be able to see it from all the way back here. But yeah, she hasn't tuned in yet. I don't expect her to,
Who?
and that works for me.
Ainsley?
Melanie.
Melanie. Ainsley's not here.
I know. Well,
You need to text Ainsley and tell her, where the hell are you?
Ainsley is cleaning her entire house.
Why?
I don't know.
Alright, let's play something.
Okay,
What do y'all want to play?
We did The Amazing Grace. We don't want to end on that because it would be a bummer.
that's true. So we composed a, well, I said we. Okay.
It was
She
my idea.
arranged
I did.
a version of Amazing Grace. We originally played this in a church with, you were up on the balcony, right?
Yeah, and you were about 13.
Yeah. So he was up on, so.
It was
yeah.
it was done for, you want to tell it?
No, go for it. You probably remember
Yeah,
it better than I do.
it was done for Vacation Bible School one year. A friend of ours knew that that we played bagpipes. A coworker, knew that we played bagpipes, and he called and said, "Hey, can you guys play for my church's Vacation Bible School? Because it's something about castles. I forget exactly what it's been 15 years, but something to do with castles and Britain." And that was the theme that year. So we said, yeah, hell, you know. It was early enough in Jillian's piping career that she actually played it for Dr. Pepper.
Yes.
Remember that?
Oh, was that same gig?
That's and
Yes.
the church is right
So
there on
I
36
played-
towards Covington.
I played a whole series of Vacation Bible Schools
Well,
that year.
that was the first one.
Right.
And then several people...
It was $25 and Dr. Pepper, by the way. Like, it was
Oh, okay.
$25
$25
and a
at
soda.
that time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
by
then-
the way,
then-
Jackie's here. Belly dancer.
Oh, Jackie,
Oh, hey,
hi!
Jackie. But then 3 or 4 other churches either heard us or heard about it and said, hey, you know, can you do it for us too? And we're like, well, yeah, sure, what the hell. But we played Slidell Baptist right by the lake down on the end of Highway 11. And that's when we developed this.
Yeah.
And I was
So-
in the balcony and she was conducting
Yes.
because we could not see each other. So Pam's standing there doing this.
Yep. We've been trying to figure out how to do this across the lake at the festival.
night.
At
At
night.
night,
But,
yeah.
like, you know, after the fireworks, basically. But anyway, enough talking. Let's play it. Do we want to do the solo?
Yes. Do it just the way you do it at the festival with all 3 verses.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I'll just stand.
I'm going to put in my earplugs and I'm going to sit here.
I will peer around the corner.
Oh, I wish I had my music out.
You can stand there.
The one that says where to put the rolls.
Uh,
Oh.
It's not Cajun Grace.
Yeah, but too late now.
Too late.
Yeah.
It's okay.
There's a version of Amazing Grace that is very fast, that changes into full 4 time. Like the first part of Amazing Grace that when we were playing together was in full 4 time. But this version is full 4 time and very, very fast and played with steel drum. Western Australia Pipe Band played
Not
it.
only they play it with steel drum.
Right.
Nobody
well,
else does.
This, only they do it?
Yeah, because
okay,
Atlanta
all right. You didn't let me finish the story. So Western Australia played it with steel drum. Well, then I went to a conference in Atlanta 20 years ago and heard the Atlanta Pipe Band take it and do it in full 4 time with snare drums and bass and everything else, and they really did an awesome job on it. So I stole it from them.
And they said they stole it from Waypole.
And they stole it from Waypole. So now we have played at the Mardi Gras for many, many, many years.
In New Orleans.
In New Orleans.
Which is not Cajun.
Correct. New Orleans is Creole. And,
New Orleans is New
and
Orleans.
now we're hearing bands all across the country playing what they are calling Cajun Grace.
Because somebody must have heard it in New Orleans and decided, oh, that would be cool.
So-
And they didn't write it, and we didn't write it.
No, and neither did Atlanta.
Nope,
Western
Waypole did it.
Australia, Waypole wrote it.
Yep.
So if you hear somebody calling it Cajun Grace when you hear them play a very, very fast version of Amazing Grace,
Lots of
correct
drums
them.
and stuff.
It is not Cajun Grace. Waypole did it in Australia.
With a
Australia.
band from Tobago, I think.
I don't know.
At
I
a
don't know that.
it started off at a, it just sort of happened. I think it was at the Edinburgh Tattoo, the first time they did it, and there was
What?
a band from Tobago. Yeah,
Fun.
Ed sent me the video. It's pretty cool.
Oh, cool.
But basically, you wind up playing it. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba, bum, bum.
Singing melody.
No, so you
Fun
had it.
stuff.
There's only two, a melody and a harmony. I
There's
There's actually 2 harmonies.
There's,
Are there?
there's 2 harmonies.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's a low hand and a
Oh,
high
I'm
hand.
But
sorry.
because we are only
Oops.
2 pipers, we can only play 2 at a time. A melody and 1 harmony at a time.
Yeah.
I got it.
The,
That's how
the
it
drums
works.
are important. It's
You
fine.
gotta
Drums
have,
are important.
You gotta have 3 to play 2 harmonies and a melody.
Drums
Yeah.
are important.
Drums are
Ideally
important.
4, so you have 2 people on the melody line.
Correct.
Yes.
That is correct.
Anyway, so
But
that's how that
we have a
works.
lot of fun with that during Mardi Gras because we always start off with a solo verse and the crowd's like, oh, Amazing Grace, and then we break into the 4/4 version and we actually play it a little bit faster than that, and people start dancing to it. It's really interesting when you see people dancing to Amazing Grace.
Yes, absolutely.
It's a lot of fun.
So we should talk about what we're drinking.
Is it that time already?
Well, we haven't done it yet.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay.
I am drinking. Oh look, I've got a full glass right here. I can
Do
just-
you?
I can just.
Oh wait, before we do that, Marshall makes a very good point.
Oh.
15 years ago today, we lost Gordon Duncan,
Oh, no.
who was a piping legend. Is a piping legend. He was a young piper. He did some horrifying things, like add a 10th note
C natural instead of C sharp.
to the piping scale.
My pipes are not playing the C natural right now. It's weird.
Oh. There's
So
a
I don't do
tune,
that one.
probably one of his more well-known tunes is Andy Renwick's favorite ferret, and that actually has a C natural in it. But he wrote a lot of other tunes that people,
The
Hi,
high
Morgan.
drive.
right.
The high drive is a big one.
We should probably play one of his tunes today.
Oh my god, press for time.
Yes.
That's another
Do you
good
think
one.
you could pull that one out for,
Press
after
the
we
time?
talk about our beer?
Press the time with Gordon Duncan?
Yeah.
Not right now, but on the pipes later.
I'll keep talking. I'm just
Okay,
talking now.
cool. So we're going to talk about what we're drinking.
Yes. What I'm drinking is, of
Hi,
course,
Nanette.
my favorite distillery, almost said distillery, Tchefuncte, which is a mile from me down the road. They brew a beer called Old 504. Old 504 is the area code of New Orleans. And it used to be all of Southeast Louisiana. Now it's only New Orleans. And so because they're no longer in the 504 area code, they called it Old 504. And it's a vanilla coffee porter that is absolutely delicious. Well, Josh, the brewmaster, decided to make changes. So I need to get whiskey, don't I?
Yeah. Well, he's been messing with it. First, he did a double vanilla Old 504.
Yeah, yes, he did.
Which was really good.
But this time he did an Imperial Old 504. This stuff is 9.2%.
The regular one is 6%.
Right. This is 9.2. So if I get loopy by the end of this session, understand I'm drinking my second half glass of
I'm helping.
Imperial 504. Delicious stuff.
It is good.
If you have access to Tchefuncte, you do yourself a favor and go and get some Old 504 Imperial. It's worth driving 100 miles to get to it. And that's very few beers I'll say that about. So, anyway.
Yes.
What are you drinking, Pam?
I am stealing some. I have stolen some of your Imperial Old 504 for two reasons. One is it's delicious, and two is Steve opened a crowler of it, and that is what, 32 ounces?
32 ounces, yeah.
And
2 pints.
I just don't need him.
We only have.
We're not driving anywhere, but still.
Yep.
So, what have you got?
I'm also drinking Tchefuncte, but I'm drinking something different. This one is called Anonymous Complaint, which is a hazy IPA. It's kind of their answer to Jucifer over at Gnarly Barley. It's very, very tasty, very easy drinking. Not nearly as strong as that one. And it's named after a very rude voicemail that we got one time. Somebody took issue with the names of one of our beers. I say our beers, I work there. And
called to tell them they would never ever drink Tchefuncte beer again.
Yep.
And tell everyone in their neighborhood to never
ever drink Tchefuncte.
And he was so drunk.
There were cursing
so
and
foul.
slurs and all kinds of nastiness.
Lots of fun.
Yeah. My favorite part of that story, honestly, is like he calls the number. It's like 11 o'clock at night. The owner's wife, it's her cell phone. That's the business number, and like she has this really, really sweet voice. So he had to listen to the "Hi, thanks for calling Tchefuncte Brewing Company" before leaving that disgusting voicemail. And at that point, when they got it, the owner's wife was like several vodkas in, and Josh had to stop her from calling the guy back and yelling at him, which I kind of wish he hadn't stopped her.
Yeah. But the thing, and
I
just
think she should have.
Right?
This is just a cautionary tale. We live in a world where it's really easy to pretend like we're not talking to other human beings, and we are. You know, so that's the sort of thing. I don't know if you've ever seen that video where they have a glass door between two dogs and they're just barking at each other, and then they open the door and the dog's like, wagga, wagga, wagga. We have to remember that even though we're not face to face with somebody, these are people. They're people's mothers and daughters and sons and fathers and brothers and people that people love. And, you know, let's be nice.
I think an appropriate response to that phone call now would be for Jamie to take a picture of a crowler or the tap that says anonymous complaint
And just text it to
and
the number.
text it to him and say, "Thank you for the idea for a beer name."
Yeah. This is in your honor.
Yes, this is in your honor.
Yeah. So should I try and pull out that Gordon Duncan too?
Let's do that. Thank you, Marshall, for pointing
Yeah,
out.
because I love Gordon Duncan. He
His
is
music.
one of my favorite composers. Him and Lincoln Hilton
Yep.
Yes.
are my two favorite composers. Like, especially modern day. I guess Gordon Duncan would be considered
He was
He
modern
might
day.
be
yeah.
considered modern day.
Up until 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Marshall, what I said is true. You should come and try Imperial 504.
We'll come and meet you.
And let me know when you're coming. We'll meet you down there. I'll even buy your first one. All right?
And I
Bring
suppose
candy
you
with
can
you.
bring candy if you have to. Should I even attempt this?
You can if you want to. This isn't a weird one.
Yeah, it's true. It's just that Randy usually does.
Randy usually does it, but this doesn't. I mean, it kind of has like a weird part somewhere around part 3, but.
Okay.
So it's called Press for Time. If it goes well, I'll go into The Good Drying, which is not a Gordon Duncan tune, but it was inspired by Gordon Duncan.
Yes. So, Gordon Duncan, you're going to live forever.
Yep. I really hope I can play this.
I believe in you.
have any extra anything. Like I had packed early that morning to go, threw my pipes in the back of the car, and was like, all right, and got there with just my pipes, no extra anything. Took them out of the car. They had dried out since I last played them like 2 days before, and the chanter just fell out of the bag in slow motion, and I watched as the reed just crunched on the ground. So I had to call him and say, hey, how fast can you get to Tickfaw, of all places? And yeah, he brought me a new reed, and now I'm trying to break in a new one, and that's always interesting.
It's been, 4 half-hour performances and tonight?
Yep,
Because you played that funeral Friday, wasn't it?
Thursday.
No, it was Thursday,
It
okay.
was Thursday.
Because I had to leave work to go do that.
Aw, thank you, Marshall. Marshall says that Gordon is smiling.
Yes. Bill is tempting us with chocolate.
If,
How dare he?
if Jillian ever showed up on Music Monday with bandages on all her fingers,
Because
I
you
didn't
broke them all?
do it. Okay, I didn't do it. She'll
Yes,
say
he
I
did.
did.
He totally
I
did.
didn't do it.
He's been threatening to break my fingers for
No,
ages.
I
Don't
didn't do
even
it.
listen to him.
When the students pass the teacher, you've got to feel good about it.
You have to.
Exactly.
Well done.
It's taken him a while to come to terms with the fact that I'm better than him, but he's doing okay
It
now.
took you a while to actually get to where you could say that you might be better than me.
Might be.
Yeah.
By the way,
Excuse me, who's in grade 2?
Who
Jillian
didn't
moved.
compete in those events?
Jillian has moved up to grade 2 in light music. We are very, very proud of her.
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about that last time, did we?
No, we didn't.
Yes.
So
She
we're
hadn't moved up yet.
last week maybe.
I
Anyway.
protested her move up. They might move her down.
Yeah, because they're gonna listen to you.
I'm
Anyway,
a pipe
we're
maker.
Do you
very
actually
proud.
still want to keep competing against me?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yes, there was much rejoicing in the grade 3s. They're like, yes, we don't have to compete against
Yeah.
Jillian anymore.
Yeah,
It was
I've
pretty
made
funny, actually.
I've made friends with a lot of the women in grade 3 because there's not a whole lot of us, and we see each other all over the place. I think they live in Houston, and I'm here, so we see each other at all the competitions. And the 2 responses that I got from them, one, so I only moved up to grade 2 in light music. I'm still in grade 3 in Pembroke. And I was like, man, I'd almost wish they just left me in grade 3 until I could move up completely. And Amanda says, no, get out of my
No.
grade. I don't want to compete against you anymore. And then my friend Michelle just posted on my Facebook timeline, nothing else, just finally.
Ah.
I've been trying, but this
Yes.
year I made them move me up.
And Pam
So-
says, yay, and William says, yay.
I'm very excited about it. I have to learn a whole lot of new music now,
Which is awesome. And it's
Yes.
the kind of music she likes, so that's good.
for the most part.
Yes.
I would like to learn more hornpipes and jigs, but apparently I only have to have one of those
Ah.
for now, until I get to grade 1.
So anyway, I think that should wrap us up. We've been on here for 45 minutes or so.
good lord, yeah.
So Steve left, but we're used to Steve not being here for this. Steve, are you ever coming back? Apparently not. So I guess we'll just sign off without him, shall we?
Yep. We could always wait for him to come back and play Scott and the Brave for David.
Oh, is David not tired of that yet?
I don't know. David, are you tired of Scott and the Brave yet? Because we'll keep playing it until you are.
If you ask nicely, Jillian will play it with her unicorn head.
Yep, let's give that a couple minutes.
Does anybody do they? It's like, no, please.
If
not
they ask
unicorn
nicely, I
head.
also won't play it with my unicorn
That's
head.
right.
It depends on
we're
what they're
taking a
asking for.
vote. Are we going to play it with a unicorn head or not? That's the thing. And everybody's being so quiet. It was weird because we thought the unicorn head would be really funny in our shows. And we had people that were really wonderful about laughing. And they didn't.
Scott and the Brave,
It
okay.
was so. He says Scott and the Brave, yes. But no one has commented on the unicorn head. Nope, I don't know.
So I have a question for you. Jillian.
Okay, Pam says yes.
Okay.
Pam's vote has a heavy.
For what?
Has
Scott and the Brave with the unicorn head.
yes. Pam's vote
Okay.
is a very weighty
But
vote.
Pam has been with us since the beginning, so
Yep.
yes.
Yes.
So you said you had a question for me, Dad?
Yes, I do. When was the last time you played that tune?
Press for time?
Yep.
The whole set all the way through?
It was last season.
Yeah, it was last November.
I hate her. If I don't play a tune for a year, it fumbles through.
More than a year, actually.
Right, because Randy was still here,
Mhm.
and you played it on stage. So yeah, it's amazing what young fingers will do. I'm so jealous.
Yep. Hey,
You
you are
put this over here so I can drink it, don't you?
No, I don't.
you are no slouch, sir. So don't even.
So we are Scotland the Brave.
With the unicorn head.
Apparently, we've got 3 votes for the unicorn head.
Yep. All right.
Even if you only count Pam's once.
Yep. All right. Let's do it.
Wait, are we closing it out already?
Yes.
It's been 45 minutes.
It has been.
Holy cow!
Yep.
Time
So,
flies when you're having fun.
Like
All
I
that
said.
nonsense.
Like I said, this is a really good beer.
so it's going to be unicorn head, Scotland the Brave, because it's the national animal of Scotland.
Yep. Dad, can I get you to hand me my pipes again?
Yeah,
This is the only problem with the unicorn head. So there's nostrils that I'm supposed to be able to see out of. I can't.
Actually, she has played it through the mouth and through the nostrils.
Through the nostrils was a special request. We had a crown for it that somebody lent us.
The one good thing about the unicorn mask is that nobody can see your face when you play.
I know, I love it. Like,
They can
I don't
take
have
all the
to worry
pictures they
about
want.
any of like my weird like cheek puffing and stuff.
Take pictures. It doesn't matter.
Exactly, it's great. God, this thing smells like rubber.
It does.
She literally cannot see.
Like, I can kind of see here, but I can't really like. All right. Whenever you're ready, Dad.
Hang on while I protect my ears just a little bit. Unicorn playing is louder than regular playing.
Really?
Cause it's magic.
Dan, you gonna play snare on this?
Yeah. Because I've practiced it.
Right, so many times this week. All right, Julie, you ready?
This is so weird. I'm not going to look at Julia. Oh, that's true. Never mind. Thank you, everyone. I almost said thank you, lords and ladies, for tuning in.
Indeed, indeed.
But thank you very much. It's always lovely to see all of you. It's starting to feel like family,
Yeah.
which is really cool. We will be here next Monday.
Yep.
I'm going to be working on some snare stuff. Maybe I'll get them to decide today what we're playing, so I have all week.
That's
I'm
hilarious.
funny, so I guess it's me.
Such a joke.
Is it me?
All right, one last check on comment before we turn it
Oh,
off.
okay.
Stand there.
No,
You
I'm
get
not
to-
getting that close.
You get to do the awkward close
Not
up while we
until
look at
ever.
comments.
What?
Thank you, William. William says I have a great smile while playing. I
Oh,
appreciate
William.
that. It's not the smile that I'm worried about. It's the other bit. It's a yeah.
William, I will have Flowers of the Forest for next week. Jillian and I can work on that. We might even get some harmonies to it.
What?
I know, be radical and work on something this week. It'd be crazy.
I know, right?
I
Practicing
keep
learning
saying
new
crazy
music.
shit.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much.
Ready for the
We
awkward
love you
close
all.
up?
Yes, awkward close up of
Awkward
mom's
close-up.
finger,
There it
baby.
is. There it is.
Yep. Oh God.
Pam, clean your fingernails.
Bye, y'all.